who is my pastor, and also my son.
Amen.
We had House of Praise for 17 years. I've been with it for a while. I step out. God said, no, I put you in the House of Praise for a reason. He called me once, and I faded away. He said, I'm putting you back where you started. You don't start at the beginning. Pastor also told me that. Don't start at the beginning. I know where he wants me to be. Y'all may not be. God called you as a purpose, and he got me here for a purpose. He let me live when he took my husband for a purpose. House of Praise been a blessing to me.
Amen.
When my son told me that I knew he was going to be a preacher from being young.
Amen.
I always told my husband, he's going to be a preacher or a lawyer. I never figured he was going to be a preacher, but I knew he was going to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So one day he said, Mom, I run over a Bible. I said, a Bible? He had stopped going to church. I said, what's wrong with this boy? I raised him in church when he was 4 months old. He stayed away from church, but I never knew what he was doing. But I know it was something, not like all my other kids, that showed me what they was made of. But him as a pastor, I said, something is wrong with this boy. And then one day he said, preaching having Bible study at my house. I said, his house. He didn't call it the family, but that was meant for him and his wife and his family. So when we found out he was having Bible study at his house, everybody started sitting in, going in. And he said, I'm finna open your church. I said, our church? And I said, ooh, this boy, where you coming from? Joe said, let's sit and wait, baby. Let's sit and wait. I said, Dad, he never talk. I do all the talking. I said, what do you think? I said, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something wrong. I said, I think he's smoking. He said, I don't believe so, but all my other kids showed me what they was doing, but he didn't. And one day I finally cut him, but he didn't know I see him. I said, he's going to be a preacher. How can he be a preacher and smoke? Well, God put the least, the words are going to be a preacher. And finally, start preaching. I said, no, I need him to preach at my house. That day happened. Had a preach in the backyard. I was so thrilled I didn't know what to do. And all my other kids was there singing. Some was singing, some was talking. And the biggest day that I ever felt so good and so proud is when we present him with his first robe. And that was me, Reverend Robin. Reverend Robin said, Mama Joseph, you come on, you the mom. You lead, we lead it for the robe. And when I put that robe on him, I said, God got him where he wanted. Amen. I said, I got to preach it. But to make things that my husband, he's not here today. But I know that he's looking down on us. Amen. And the family, they pressed for a while. Just like that little sheep went away from God for a while. We all coming back.
Yes.
When God puts something together, nobody can take. The family spread out for a little while. We went our own separate ways, see what we wanted to. God said, it's not what I want for you. Right. The family coming out together, slow but sure. Right. Yeah. Slow, but we're going to get back together the way we want. It might not be the way we started off, but we all going to be together again. Right. So to each and every one of my congregation that's in here, some of us is old, some of us, we all one child of God. Right. When we walk into this house of praise, we all one big family that God put together. And God bless you, and I'm very proud. All my kids. Some are preachers, some are lawyers, some are policemen, some are I got all kind of kids. They all blessed. Thank God.